Hello, everyone. Today we are going to talk about what to do after you receive your green card, which is really a little bluish, not green anymore. I'm Raluca Hania. I provide immigration, business, and estate planning services to my clients. Today I'm here with my marketing manager, Nina Clear, and we are discussing what to do after you receive your green card.
So first thing, we should mention that there are two types of green cards, right?
Yes, there is a conditional green card, which is only good for 2 years. And there is one that is permanent, but you must renew it every 10 years.
And why would you get a conditional green card?
You would get a conditional green card because it was granted based on your marriage or as an entrepreneur. And so you had conditions placed on it.
And again, it's only good for the 2 years. So
yes.
that's
yes.
the big condition.
Yes.
So the first thing to do would be to check the date of when your green card expires when you get it, right?
Yes. And if it is a conditional green card, you must apply to remove the conditions within the 90 days before it expires.
Okay. Can you do it before the 90 days or you have to wait?
You have to wait because if you do it before, they reject it.
Oh, okay. And does it say the date that it expires on the card?
Yes, it does.
What about if you don't apply to remove the conditions?
If you don't, then your status expired. So that means you're going to be here illegally.
Okay. And then can you renew? If it did, would you renew? You would have to do the whole process again, start over again, basically?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
And so the most important thing is if you have a conditional green card, you need to make sure that it doesn't expire.
Yes.
Okay. And the other green card you said is considered permanent, but you have to reapply every 10 years.
Yes, you have to reapply every 10 years. And but it's not. So the fact that you have to reapply it is just going through that process to make sure you have a current green card. Because if you have
so it's not as complex as the first time you got your green card.
Yeah, so it doesn't mean that once you have the legal permanent green card, it doesn't mean your status expires if your green card expires. But you need to have a current one all the time so you can renew your driver's license and you can show proof of your status.
So whereas if the conditional green card expires, you're out of status.
You're out of status,
If your 10-year green card expires, you're not out of status.
That's right.
Okay. Mm-hmm. And then is it tough to reapply? We kind of said it's not that complex, right?
It's not that complex. You just have to file a form and pay the fee. And which is, as of today, the 1st of November 2018, is $540. But you need to reapply at least 6 months before it expires.
Okay. Could you apply before 6 months?
Probably. This is not a very fixed rule. They give you that time frame, and it's probably the way that but they don't really like it if you apply with a long time before. Mm-hmm. But they give you this time because they know the processing, it takes a while.
But they wouldn't reject it like they would with your conditional one.
No.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And then so you get your green card, either conditional or permanent. Now what?
I would recommend everyone to make a copy of it, and if you lose it, you must pay the entire fee again to replace it. So that's why I'm thinking, it's better to have a copy with you.
Okay. And I read that if you're over 18 and you have a green card, that you need to carry it with you all the time. Is that right?
That's what that's what it is, the rule that you have to, because you have to show what your status is.
Okay. So do you recommend that they carry the original with them or a copy?
I would recommend they have a copy with them because, again, like I said, the cost to replace it if it's lost, it's really high. So.
Okay. And do you need to do anything to be able to work, or does the green card give you the authority to work?
The green card is giving you the authority to work. everybody who apply for a green card know that during the time that you're waiting for your green card to come, you receive an employment authorization card. So you use that to apply for your Social Security, to get your driver's license, all these things before you receive the actual green card. But once you have it, you don't need that employment authorization card anymore.
Oh, okay. You can just use your green card if you
Yes.
say you're applying, if you got a new job and they
Mhm.
say, oh, you need a form of ID.
That's
would
what
just-
you're gonna show them, and that automatically is gonna tell the employer that that you are allowed to work.
Okay.
in the United
Anything
States.
else?
Like I said before,
Your driver's license, right? You were talking about that.
yes. There also there is an information that most of my clients don't know, and that is that any man who lives in the United States permanently between the ages of 18 and 25 must apply for the selective service or the draft. These include men who are documented or undocumented. So
So anybody who moves here permanently for more than 30 days, male, has to sign up for the selective service.
yes,
Between 18 and 25. And then also with the driver's license, one of the things we found with our clients, when they have a conditional green card, they only get a driver's license for a really short time.
for those 2 years,
Right.
yes, or for the time when they applied, and only until their card expires.
Right. So we recommend that you go as soon as you get your permanent green card, go and change your driver's license.
Change the driver's license, yes. And I had another video earlier that you can watch if you have questions about how to apply for a driver's license in Georgia when you have a conditional green card.
Or post questions below. We're always
Yes.
happy to answer
Yes.
those. Okay. So we talked about the selective service. Now, just to verify, you said it's documented or undocumented. So if they have a conditional green card, they still need to register for the selective service.
They do, because they are considered to be in the U.S. permanently. So if they were here on a temporary visa, they would not have to register.
Okay. And then once somebody gets a green card, the permanent green card. So with the conditional green card, you can never apply immediately to become a citizen.
That's right.
Right?
Mhm.
You have to get the permanent green card. And then how long do you have to wait before you apply to become a citizen?
I mean, it really depends on the individual circumstances, but in most cases, permanent residents must live in the U.S. as a lawful permanent resident for 5 years before applying to be a citizen.
Okay. Anything else?
I said that before. I would really recommend a legal permanent resident to apply for citizenship as soon as they qualify, so that they can benefit of all the rights and protections the U.S. citizenship offers, including the right to vote.
Yes.
And you should probably start saving for your application, because in the last few years, the fees at USCIS have risen pretty much, about 30%.
30%, which is pretty big. And then
It is expected that they will rise them again.
even with that one provision about the welfare that we talked about, they made a suggestion that it would be an additional $825 fee a year
Yes.
for anybody.
If that comes into effect, yes, it seems like the price can go up at least with almost $800 more
Right.
per person.
And right now, isn't it? It's about $1,700 or so just to get your green card, just for fees with USCIS.
Just for fees, yes.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So okay. Well,
So thank you again for being here with us, and don't forget your likes and shares help other people to see our videos, and we'll see you next time. Bye bye.